The moon, our celestial nightlight, a silent guardian forever etched in our skies. Since time immemorial, it has captivated humanity, inspiring countless myths, legends, and scientific inquiries. Its ethereal glow, shifting phases, and predictable cycles have served as both a source of wonder and a tool for navigation. But what secrets does this celestial sphere hold? What mysteries lie hidden beneath its desolate cratered surface? The Apollo missions, a testament to human ingenuity and ambition, provided our first glimpses into this alien world. Footprints in the Moondust marked a pivotal moment in human history, a giant leap for humankind. The moon, we discovered, was not the barren, lifeless rock we had once imagined. Hidden within its craters and buried beneath its regolith lay secrets waiting to be unearthed, stories yearning to be told. The moon, unlike the stars that litter the cosmos, wasn't born from the fiery heart of a collapsing nebula. No, its story is one of violence, of cosmic collisions on a scale that defies imagination. Imagine, if you will, the early solar system, a chaotic maelstrom of nascent planets and primordial debris. In this cosmic ballet, a Mars-sized object dubbed Theia found itself on a collision course with a young molten Earth. The impact was cataclysmic, a celestial smash-up that sent shockwaves rippling through the solar system. Molten rock and vaporized metal were ejected into space, forming a ring of debris around the wounded Earth. Over eons, this debris, bound by gravity's invisible hand, coalesced, cooled, and solidified, eventually forming the familiar sphere we see in our night sky. The moon's influence extends far beyond its ethereal glow. Its gravitational pull, a constant tug on our planet, is responsible for the tides, the rhythmic ebb and flow of our oceans. The moon, in essence, is more than just a celestial neighbor. It's our cosmic partner, a silent guardian whose presence has shaped our world in countless ways. The year is 1969. The world watches, holding its breath, as Neil Armstrong takes that one small step, etching humanity's first footprints into the lunar surface. The Apollo 11 mission, a culmination of years of research, engineering, and unwavering human spirit, marked a pivotal moment in our exploration of the cosmos. But Apollo 11 was just the beginning. 5 more missions followed, each venturing further into the lunar unknown, each pushing the boundaries of human ingenuity and courage. Astronauts conducted experiments, gathered samples, and planted the seeds for future lunar outposts. They returned with a treasure trove of data, providing invaluable insights into the moon's composition, history, and its connection to our own planet. These missions did more than just advance our scientific understanding, they spurred a technological revolution here on Earth. From satellite communication to medical imaging, the legacy of the Apollo program continues to shape our world. The story of our lunar exploration is far from over. It's a story that continues to unfold, driven by our innate desire to reach for the stars and unravel the mysteries of the cosmos. Despite our forays into the lunar landscape, the moon continues to hold on to its secrets, whispering them on the solar winds, leaving us with more questions than answers. One of the most enduring mysteries is the presence of water ice on the moon. For decades, the moon was thought to be bone dry, a desolate wasteland devoid of any life-sustaining liquid. However, recent discoveries have turned this notion on its head. In the shadowed depths of permanently shadowed craters where sunlight dares not reach, scientists have found evidence of water ice, frozen solid for billions of years. This discovery has profound implications, not just for our understanding of the moon's history, but also for the future of space exploration. Water ice could be a vital resource for future lunar missions, providing drinking water, oxygen, and even rocket fuel. Another enigma that continues to baffle scientists is the presence of localized magnetic fields on the moon. These magnetic anomalies, scattered across the lunar surface, suggest a more complex and turbulent past than previously imagined. The moon, despite its apparent serenity, is a place of strange happenings, of unexplained phenomena that defy easy explanation. Astronauts, those brave souls who have ventured into the lunar unknown, have returned with tales that send shivers down the spine. Stories of unexplained lights, fleeting shadows, and equipment malfunctions paint a picture of a world that is not as barren or as lifeless as it seems. One recurring theme in astronaut accounts is the sighting of transient lunar phenomena, or TLPs. These are short-lived events often described as flashes of light, changes in brightness, or obscurations on the lunar surface. While some TLPs can be attributed to meteoroid impacts or outgassing events, others remain unexplained. Some speculate that these TLPs could be evidence of electrostatic phenomena, perhaps caused by the interaction of the solar wind with the lunar surface. Then there are the stories of equipment malfunctions, of instruments behaving erratically or failing altogether in the lunar environment. These tales from the lunar frontier, whispered among astronauts and shared in hushed tones, add another layer to the moon's mystique. Perhaps the most unsettling aspect of the moon is its profound silence. Unlike the symphony of sounds we experience on Earth, the moon is a world devoid of sound, a vacuum where sound waves cannot travel. This eerie silence, broken only by the hiss of oxygen inside a spacesuit, can be both awe-inspiring and deeply unsettling. Imagine, if you will, standing on the lunar surface, bathed in the ethereal glow of the Earth. Above you, the stars blaze with an intensity unseen from our planet. But something is missing. There is no wind rustling through leaves, no birdsong, no distant rumble of traffic. There is only silence, absolute and profound. This silence is a stark reminder of the alien nature of the moon, a world where the rules of physics are different, where the familiar comforts of Earth are absent. The moon's surface, a tapestry of craters, mountains, and vast plains of solidified lava, tells a story of violence and upheaval. Every scar, every crater is a testament to the relentless bombardment from asteroids, comets, and meteoroids that has shaped the lunar landscape over billions of years. Unlike Earth, where erosion and plate tectonics constantly reshape the surface, the moon's craters remain remarkably well preserved, frozen in time. These craters provide a window into the early solar system, offering clues about the types of objects that were hurtling through space billions of years ago. By studying the size, distribution, and composition of these craters, scientists can piece together the history of the moon and its relationship to the rest of the solar system. The moon, in essence, is a cosmic time capsule, preserving a record of events that have long since faded from view on Earth. The moon, despite its relatively small size, can often appear surprisingly large in our sky, especially when it's near the horizon. This phenomenon, known as the moon illusion, has puzzled observers for centuries. While the moon's actual size doesn't change, our perception of its size can be influenced by a number of factors. One theory is that our brains interpret objects near the horizon as being larger than objects higher in the sky. This is because we have visual cues, such as trees and buildings, to compare the size of objects near the horizon. When the moon is high in the sky, however, it's surrounded by the vastness of space, making it appear smaller in comparison. Whatever the explanation, the moon illusion serves as a reminder that our perception of the world around us is not always accurate. While we can't see it or feel it, the moon's gravitational pull exerts a powerful influence on our planet. This gravitational tug is responsible for the tides, the rhythmic rise and fall of ocean levels that we observe along coastlines around the world. The moon's gravity pulls most strongly on the side of Earth that is facing it, causing a bulge in the ocean on that side. On the opposite side of Earth, the moon's gravity is weaker, but it still manages to pull the ocean outwards, creating a second bulge. These two bulges are what we experience as high tides. As the Earth rotates on its axis, different parts of the planet face the moon, causing the high tides to follow the moon's movement across the sky. The tides are a powerful reminder of the interconnectedness of our solar system, of how the gravitational pull of a celestial body hundreds of thousands of miles away can have a profound impact on our planet. As we venture further into the 21st century, the moon is once again becoming a focal point for space exploration. With its wealth of resources, its scientific potential, and its strategic location, the moon is seen as a stepping stone to further exploration of our solar system and beyond. Several space agencies and private companies have announced ambitious plans for lunar missions in the coming decades. These missions aim to establish a permanent human presence on the moon, build lunar bases, and develop technologies for resource extraction and utilization. The moon is seen as an ideal testing ground for technologies that could be used in future missions to Mars and other destinations. Its proximity to Earth makes it relatively easy to reach, and its low gravity makes it easier to launch spacecraft from its surface. The moon, once a distant object of wonder, is now within our grasp. As we stand on the cusp of a new era of lunar exploration, we are reminded of the indomitable human spirit, our insatiable curiosity, and our unyielding desire to push the boundaries of what's possible. The moon is more than just a celestial neighbor, it's a reflection of ourselves, a mirror to our past, and a window into our future. In its craters we see the scars of cosmic violence that shaped our solar system. In its dust, we find the footprints of pioneers who dared to dream of walking on another world. As we continue to explore the moon, we will undoubtedly uncover new mysteries, encounter new challenges, and rewrite our understanding of the cosmos. The moon, our constant companion, beckons us to unlock its secrets and embrace our destiny as explorers of the cosmos.